Hey there, welcome to my channel. And in this video we are going to go through the process of me finishing a drawing, starting from thumbnail sketches, then going into an initial sketch where I take that first idea and develop it into a more comprehensive sketch, right, where I define shapes, I define forms, and I define the vibe of the drawing. And ultimately I take this into a final inking process where I ink this initial sketch that you're seeing here and make it line art type of drawing. And this is going to be a two-part series video. That means that this first video will be the inked drawing, and then the second video will be me painting this finished drawing. I wanted to draw without having to think so much about what I was doing. So at the beginning, my intention is just draw as much as you can. Don't get too deep into what you're drawing, and just draw. So I am letting myself go and loosening my mind, just, you know, to do whatever I want at this point. So what I mean is that the drawing does not have to be perfect. I'm trying to just come up with the ideas and all the things that I feel that I want to incorporate into the drawing without worrying about how good the drawing is. So this is a rough sketch. I'm not trying to make it look nice. I did look for reference a little about images from pedestrians and then trying to draw them to see what I could incorporate into this drawing. After I drew it a little bit, I decided, nah, I'm just going to do the best that I can and as simple as I can to just do the drawing. And this might be the reason that most of the people I made them far away into the drawing. I'm trying to add as much details as I can. So I'm detailing all the buildings, or like this person here that I'm drawing. I'm trying to go as deep as I can into details. As I am drawing, I am learning how to do certain things. Like I am exploring how does clothing work and how they're supposed to behave and stuff. And sometimes I just do it from my imagination, other times I research. But I use it as a learning experience to learn something new in each of my drawings. Alright, so now I start the inking process. And the way I did it is lowering the opacity of the initial sketch that I had. And I think it was about 30%. And then I just used that same reference underneath it and just trace over it with ink. Obviously digital ink. It's not only tracing, but at the same time I am adding other elements and other things that I wanted to add to the drawing. But since I had that rough sketch in the background, I wanted to make sure I did it for the final drawing. In a sense, all the final details that I want to add, I added in the final ink drawing. This would be the happy man, and this guy I did it all from my imagination, so his proportions might not be perfect because I just tried doing it from from my imagination, not looking for reference unless I needed it. And I know in the future I need to look for more reference to make things, more believable. You see no head on it, right? It's because I'm leaving him for almost the end because I really don't know how to do it. So I'm going on with the things that I feel more comfortable with. It's easy for me to just keep drawing, because if sometimes if I focus too much on something that I don't know, I might, get discouraged and just stop drawing. So this is the part where I turn off the reference initial sketch that I had in the background, and now you can see me just adding more details, defining more things, and just making the drawing more cohesive, and trying to fill in the things that I feel like were kind of left out. So you can see me adding textures to the ground, brick floor, and now I pay more attention to the crowd, the environment. I start playing a little more with landscape, defining the floor type and the different windows that the buildings have, and the type of design that they have. I am still learning about drawing. Like, there's so much more that I need to learn, and one of the things that I could say has been a great learning experience for myself, using a reference underneath, like doing that rough sketch and then using that as the reference that I need to then kind of like make a finished drawing like you see now. It's so much helpful for me. Like, it's so much help. I don't need to imagine anything and trying to like make a perfect drawing or make a drawing that looks really good, and at the same time having to come up with ideas in design. So if you're trying to learn as well, focus on making just a rough sketch and then tracing on top of the initial sketch that you did. So thank you so much for watching this video. We are approaching the end, and I want to say that this drawing was so much fun because it's the first time that I actually draw a city like this. Usually I just come up with ideas in my head and never draw them, but this time I really wanted to push myself and see what I could do. And yeah, those are the main steps: is starting with a thumbnail, then a really rough sketch, and finally just inking that sketch that I had done and adding more details on top. Yeah, that's it. So thank you for watching the video. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a comment. Tell me what you liked, what you didn't like, and stay tuned. Thank you for watching.